Alright, welcome back to another video, and today we're going to make this one pretty quick. I'm going to explain to you guys the basics of what's going on over my shoulder here. These are some wealth building tools of the wealthy, and I just want to share them with you guys because a lot of people are falling behind in life because many people don't have the proper information about these things. These are things that the wealthy are using to rocket themselves ahead, and this is one of the creators of the wealth gap. So let's just go ahead and get right into it without further ado. 529 account. So that's basically a college savings plan. Basically what that is it is a tax advantaged account that you can open up for your children, and any funds out of there can be used as basically a tax-free withdrawal. So if you put into there, it's state specific, so it's based on what state that you live in. For example, there's one for Washington, there's one for Texas. You can invest outside of your state, but basically what's going to go on in there is there are investments that live in there, and then when you go to withdraw them for college expenses, you can withdraw them for college expenses without taking a tax hit, without taking the 10% penalty. You can also use up to $10,000 for K through 12 expenses for your child, so that is a good tax advantage way to grow your wealth. Number 2 here is custodial account. So we've got the uniform gift to minors and the uniform transfer to minors. So basically the difference between the uniform gift to minors and the uniform transfer to minors are the types of investments that you can have within these two things. Basically what the account is they are accounts that you set up for your child that will become the child's money at age 18. So yeah, the custodial account is a good way to give your kids an opportunity to learn about investing and stock picking, or even investing in, say, real estate. It's a good way to just get them investing in general. So if I were you out there, what I would do with the custodial account is I wouldn't fund a custodial account for them. I would make them work for the money to fund a custodial account, as in go get a job, or if you have a company, work for the company and actually fund it with their own money, because that money is going to become available to them at age 18. So instead of actually giving them that money, what I would do is have them work for that money, so that is their money, so that they can know how much effort it took to put that money there. And what you can do if you want to have the same effect as a custodial account is you can set up a different account that you end up willing to them, so that then if you do pass before, say, age 27 or 28, which is when I would assume that most people are responsible enough to handle a large sum of money and they've had long enough to actually work for their own money, then if you do happen to die before then you can just will it to them. So there's a couple differences between the two accounts, but I'm just going to give you guys the basics, and I'm going to link some articles for all of this stuff down below so you guys can go ahead and learn more about it. You're going to need to tailor each of these things to your own specific circumstances, so you need to know all the rules. Each one of these things could be its own 15-minute video, and I'm not going to make this a 45-minute video. The Uniform Gift for Minors account is going to hold more paper assets, so think about like insurance, think about like annuities, stocks, bonds, paper assets, things like that you can trade, money market accounts, things like that. But then the uniform transfer for minors is you can put pretty much anything in there. You could put in real estate, and it's a little bit easier to set these up than it is to set up a trust. And this last one down here is an authorized user. So setting up your child as an authorized user on a credit card or some type of basically credit account, some type of debt account, and keeping that account in good standing can set your kid up to have very good credit before they even really have a credit card. So let's say that you set your kid up to have some type of credit account at age 2 and they just had a very long age of credit. If you want to see how to get a perfect credit score, I've actually made a video about how to get a perfect credit score. One of those things being you have to have a very long age of credit. So if you want to help your kid have access to cheap money, be able to get a cheaper home loan and be able to get cheaper car loans if they end up needing one, then setting them up for being an authorized user is a good way to do that. So anyways, hopefully you guys enjoy these 3 tips, and hopefully you guys hit the like button. I hope I've earned that from you guys, and I will see you guys in the next video.